Hi, welcome all. In this video, we will be discussing about Fourier series expansion of periodic signals like square wave, sawtooth wave, etc. Let's recall Fourier theorem. Fourier theorem states that any periodic function f of t can be represented as a series of sines and cosines. By periodic signal, we means that the function repeats after every regular intervals of independent variable t. That means mathematically we may say that f of t and f of t plus capital T are equal for all t. Fourier theorem states that such a signal can be represented, such a periodic function can be represented as f of t is equal to some constant term plus several cosine terms and plus several sine terms. People are really familiar with the Fourier theorem, and in this video we shall be simulating Fourier theorem, and we shall generate sine waves. We shall generate square wave using Fourier theorem. So by adding several sinusoids, we will be able to generate square wave. Okay. And Fourier theorem mathematically states that f of t is equal to a0 by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity n cos 2 pi nt by t plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin 2 pi nt by t, where a0 is a constant can be evaluated from f of t as 2 by t 0 to t f of t dt. This capital T is the period of the periodic function f of t. Similarly, n can be evaluated using the formula 2 by t integral 0 to t f of t cos 2 pi nt by t dt. Okay, when n is equal to 0, this becomes cos 0 becomes 1. Therefore, actually you can use the same formula to evaluate a0 also. Actually, you doesn't require any additional formula. Okay, but please note that in some books they have used a0 only. We make it as a0 by 2 for this common form, right? Bn is equal to 2 by t integral 0 to t f of t sin 2 pi nt by t dt. Please note that if the function f of t is odd, then all a's, a0, a1, a2, etc., all these coefficients vanishes, and if it is an even function, then all bn's vanishes. Okay. Okay, now let us consider a square wave, something like this. So this is the time axis or independent variable t axis. So this is f of t. Now we will consider a square wave which is something like this. Okay, which repeats regularly like this. Okay, we shall plot that for negative values of t as well. Okay, so if you take this as 0, then this will be the time period capital T, then this will be obviously t by 2. Alright, then so this is the period t of the signal. Now we shall consider the case where t is equal to 2 pi. That means this stands for pi, this stands for pi and this stands for 2 pi. So this is 2 pi and we'll consider this as pi. Okay, now we'll take this height is h. The entire height of the square wave is taken as h. So this point will be h by 2 and this point will be negative h by 2. So we will consider such a square wave. Okay. Since this square wave is an odd function, here it is only an odd function, we need to consider only the sine terms. That means bn sin 2 pi nt. So an's and a0's cancels, vanishes. Okay. We know that Bn is equal to 2 by t integral 0 to t f of t sine 2 pi nt by dt. But for t is equal to 2 pi, you can, for t is equal to 2 pi and for an odd function, this Bn turns out to be 2 by pi 0 to pi f of t sine nt dt. You can make that substitution, and using the concept f of minus t is equal to minus f of t, definitely you can evaluate this. This is very simple, and this is 2 by pi 0 to pi f of t sine nt dt. And during the interval from 0 to pi, function is h by 2. Just by substituting f of t is equal to h by 2, please note here that during this interval from 0 to pi, the signal value is h by 2. You can evaluate that to be 2h by n pi. With this, our square wave may be represented as, and please note that this is not for even odd values of n. So f of t may be represented as, and is 0 for otherwise. So for such a square wave depicted in this figure, f of t can be written as sum 2h by n pi sine nt, where the summation is over n, and n takes odd integer values 1, 3, 5, etc. up to infinity. So this is the algorithm. This is our expression for square wave as shown in figure. So you may have different type of square waves. For instance, you may have a square wave something like this, which starts like this, okay, or you may have square wave like this. No issues. Your final expression will be different. So this is for a square wave of this form. All right. So this is our expression for square wave. You must consider actually infinite terms in the series. However, a finite number of terms in the series will also construct a square wave to acceptable accuracy. So we shall see this through the Python code. So basically we need both NumPy as well as Matplotlib. The first two lines, import them. Now I have to set h height. I just set the height as 4. Then small n stands for the number of sequences required, the number of terms required in the series. I just set it as 5. We shall increase the number and see the difference. And here n stands for the number of points in between the minimum and maximum value of the independent variable t. Okay, so f of t, we are going to plot that from negative 10 to positive 10, or we can increase that, say negative 20 to some positive 20. This is roughly some 20 means roughly 3 pi. 2 pi's. That means roughly there will be some 3 cycles in the positive axis and some 3 cycles in the negative axis. So we shall see. So we will choose 1000 points in between negative 20 to positive 20. So you can increase for better clarity. You may try that with the different capital N values as well. Now I have to generate y values. To begin with, the corresponding y values all set to 0. So that is the meaning of this particular statement. I set all the corresponding values, y values. Y here stands for f of t. I set all f of t's as 0 to begin with. Now we have to consider only the odd terms. So let us recall once again the formula. So this is our formula. So the terms are 2h by n pi into sine nt, but this n must take only in odd integer values. So I choose some variable I to iterate, and when I choose I runs from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Basically I need odd numbers, so I use 2i plus 1. So 2i plus 1 will generate odd numbers starting from 1 if my I starts with 0. So that's my idea. So I set I runs from 0 to n, and I calculate 2i plus 1 here. So here this term 2i plus 1 stands for n in our formula. Okay, n's n. Now the constants are 2h by n pi. So see how I included that 2 star h, then divided by n pi, then divided by n. So I divided with both n and pi. Okay, so this is the sine term. Inside sine it must be nx. Here n means 2i plus 1. So this one is our n. Okay, I just wrote the expression. So when I is equal to 0, I will get the first term, first sinusoid. Then I plot that sinusoid, and I then add that sinusoid with my y. What is y? Y is our f of t. So when I is equal to 0, this term the y contains only the first term in the sequence. When I is equal to 1 in the next iteration, you will get next term in the sequence, and that is again added to the previous value of y. So this way, once the loop is over, all the sinusoid means small n sinusoids will be added to the square wave. So your y will be approximately a square wave. Now in the next step, I shall plot this x versus y graph, and the final is plotted in red color, and all individual contributions are plotted in blue color. Okay, now for reference I just show the grids and then show. Right, that's very simple. Now let me begin with some simple numbers, say 3. So I consider only 3 terms. Okay, so this is the figure so generated. So please remember that only the blue colors represent the individual terms, and red colored figure represent the final result. Means adding every such terms, we will get the red signal. Okay, so let me zoom this thing so that you can see it little bit more clearly. Okay, so this is the first term, the first blue term. Then you can see 2 peaks in within that. This is a second sinusoid, that means 3t, and this is the next sinusoid having 3 peaks in between. Okay, now let us try to increase the number of terms. Let us see what happens. So let me choose some 10 terms and run the. Okay, now it is nearly square wave. You can see the result. So it approaches to square wave. So my h was 4. You can see h is 4. So it is 0 to 2, h by 2 plus h by 2, and this is minus h by 2. So it approaches to a square wave. Now let us run this. For simplicity, for better clarity, we just remove this line. I'm going to comment this because I'm not showing individual terms. I'm not plotting every sinusoidal term. Instead, I'm plotting only the final result, and I'm going to increase this number to say some 100. Now you can see that it's fairly good. It looks good. It's almost a square wave. Okay, now let us see what happens when I increase the number further. So let me choose some 1000 terms. Okay, 1000 terms will make it fairly good. better than before. Okay, now it's better than before, but still you can see several peaks in between. It's not perfect. Okay, now I'm going to add some 10,000 terms in the sequence. Now it looks very fine. You cannot see even a single distortion. Okay, so it looks good. So if you add infinite terms, this will be definitely a very perfect square, 100% perfect square if you can add infinite terms. Now even 10,000 terms make this a perfect square wave. You cannot see any distortion. Good. I always wonder how Fourier thought of such a square wave is composed of infinite number of sine waves. Okay, so many sine waves added together will result in a wave something like this. Okay, we have to really appreciate that skill. It is superb. Okay, now hope you understood. I request you to copy this code and run to see how such a wave is evolved. Okay, you are requested to change all these parameters. You may change the height, you may change the number of times, and you may change the number of points in between t minimum to t max. So everything you can do. Okay, thus we have just recalled Fourier theorem. We considered a square wave, and we considered the square wave and found out the Fourier series expansion of square wave. We have simulated that using Python. I request you to try other periodic signals like sawtooth wave and try to write code for say such periodic signals and see how it works. Thank you.